What is up, YouTube? I am Eric and you are watching Retro Video Game Pickups. Today we're going to be talking about some flea market and thrift store hauls. So if you like games, consoles, and product reviews, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification. With that being said, let's hop into it. This weekend was really good for picking up video games. I went to the flea market and then I hit up a thrift store. I'm going to talk about all these games that I have in front of me that I've picked up. Now I'll start at the flea market and go through that video and then talk about the thrift store video games that I picked up as well. Now I didn't catch those on camera, but I will still talk about them and show some footage of the thrift store because I get to this thrift store and I don't realize that my battery is almost dead. So I filmed a little bit of it and then it died, so I'll show you that footage but also tell you what I picked up from that store as well. So we're just gonna check out what I got. Okay, so here you see me pick up a Wii Play and a purple disc case, and it's really deceiving what these are. So I opened up the Wii Play and I saw that there is a new Super Mario Bros. Wii in it, and I have this case extra, so when I saw that I definitely wanted to pick that up. And then I also saw this Wii Sports, and the guy wanted $3 for this one and $2 for this one. So for $5, I had to pick these up and I could not pass on them. Next, I go to this guy almost every time the flea market happens because he always has good prices and good deals and good games. Honestly, I didn't expect what I saw, but I saw a huge tub of just 3DS and DS games, and he wanted between $10 and $20 on each one, and I knew that I couldn't pay that and get all of them. So I picked out some that I could flip and sell, and then I picked up one that I can keep for myself. That way I can knock down the price of that. So this is the first time that this guy hasn't given me the best deals, but I understand why, because he knows what he has. I also found a system, and he wanted 60 bucks for it, but it was scratched up, so I had to pass on it. But I found Super Mario 64 DS, Pokemon Black, and Paper Mario Sticker Star. Now, I do not have Sticker Star, and I am a huge fan of Paper Mario games, so I had to pick this up, and then I figured I would pick these two up to help cover it. Now, I paid $15 a piece on this, so that's a decent deal. Some of it is pretty fair, and it's a little bit of a deal on Pokemon. So, with that being said, I'm pretty happy about that. Next, I pick up a Sega Genesis game, which I didn't expect. These people always have the same box of games, and I go to it every time hoping there is something different, and it's just like whitewashed games from the sun. But I moved some games, and I noticed there was some boxed Sega Genesis games below, but they were all sports titles. But then I found Super Baseball 2020 in the box as well, and it is complete, which is really awesome. So I had to pick that up. A guy wanted $3. I offered $2. He wouldn't take it, so I picked it up for $3. Not a bad deal. So this next guy is a local farmer, and I'm not sure where he gets his stuff because every time I go there it seems like he's got a new Game Boy or a new DS or new controllers or new systems. I don't understand where this guy finds it, but when he does, I know I'm gonna get a good deal on it. Now, I found this NES controller in his pile and it said 50 cents, and I asked him and he was like, oh, that's what I paid for it. And I was like, well, what do you want? And he said $5, and you kind of see me set it down and kind of walk away, but when I did this, I realized this guy always has good deals and he's always cool and he works with me on things and he's a nice guy. So I turned and I'm like, what about $3? And he's like, well, of course, I'll take it. So he made $2.50 off this, and I still got a really cheap controller. Now, I was a little irritated at first for the 50 cents marker, but I understand. He's the type of guy that I talk to and he's nice, and he is always friendly whether he's in a bad mood or a good mood, it seems. So I had to pick it up and I couldn't pass on it. Those are all my games that I got from the flea market. The flea market was actually pretty good. I didn't spend too much money and I got a bunch of cool games. Now, however, this antique slash thrift store that I went to is where I really hit it off, and I really wish I would have had more footage for it, but here's what I got of it so far. Okay, so that was the footage of the store itself. It's kind of weird, it's antique thrifty, but there's like little booths that each person has, which is kind of cool because I see games always coming and going from there, and it's really cool. Now I'm going to talk about some of the cool things that I picked up there. Now, I picked up this WrestleMania 2000 for the Nintendo 64, only $3. That's a good deal because I will flip this and try to recoup some of my money that I spent today. Also, I found Concentration on the Atari 2600, and the label itself is just so weird. Let's see if we can get it to focus. So that label is so weird, and I saw it and it was only $3, so I had to pick that up as well. Then I found these cool little Mario Karts with Donkey Kong and Mario on it. Those are both pretty cool. They were $2 each, so I couldn't pass that up either. The guy who owns the store has a bunch of knowledge about games, but I feel like he doesn't necessarily know how much games are, because you'll see games that are way overpriced that are games that you would see like your Mario Brothers or something like that. He kind of overprices those, but the other rare games he kind of devalues or undervalues. So that's one thing I'm really happy about, because I picked up another Wii Sports for $4. When I saw it, I couldn't pass it up, so that's pretty cool. But I see this guy has put together like a stand of where he's gonna put games, and I found some Master System games, and where I'm from, I don't ever see Master System games, but I saw these and I was like, oh, I'm getting these. And all of them were either $5 or $3, which is a steal for itself. I got Hang On / Safari Hunt for $5, which is a decent price for that. I got Afterburner for $5, and I believe it's complete. Oh no. So Afterburner is not complete. I got Columns, and it's complete for $5. I got Reggie Jackson Baseball for $3, and it was complete, which was pretty awesome. Then I got Walter Payton Baseball for $3 as well. Just the game and the case. And then I got Great Golf for $3 and just the game and the case. And those are all pretty sweet games. I am stoked to have found Master System games because currently I have a Master System and 1 game, so adding 6 games to the collection is really awesome. Thankfully, this guy doesn't quite understand the prices because I found a Game Boy Advanced SP AGS 101 with a charger for $30, and this is the sticker with the price on it, and I'm pretty stoked about it. The guy was telling me, oh, it's a backlit screen, and I'm like, oh, that's cool, yeah, I'll take that for $35, so I'm pretty stoked to have picked that up as well. Now, all of this stuff I am very happy to either add to my collection or to be able to resell and kind of make up some of the costs of actually buying these games. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget about Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Big Cartel, and Patreon. All that stuff is in the link below in the descriptions. Thank you for watching so far. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. But most importantly, have a good day.